Alright, so what is good, YouTube? It is AD back with another reaction for today. Today's reaction is, I came up with the idea to watch this because of, a top tier YouTuber named Buuuuuuutttt. He was watching this on the stream, and I was like, interesting. And it came up on YouTube. Come to find out, I'm like, okay, there's some animated horror stories. And me being a horror story or horror movie lover, I'm like, let me check this out. So I'm watching his videos, bang bang boom. I'm like, okay, these stories nice. So I checked out the channel, MJV animation. If y'all want to check him out or rewind it, so I said his name, MJV animation, and I'm like, okay, he got a bunch of these horror stories. So I figured, why not react to it? I might as well. I'm like, if Buuuuuuutttt can do it, I can do it. Come on now. So yeah, without further ado, hopefully y'all enjoy this, because we're about to watch 2 terrifying Popeyes horror stories, animated. Make sure you hit that like, subscribe, and hit that post notification bell to get notified of my videos, and share it with your friends, family, whoever got eyeballs. Trust me, they gonna watch it. And without further ado, let's get it started. It shouldn't be that scary. Come on, it's Popeyes. Every black person loves Popeyes.
Back in the summer of 2019,
right,
Popeyes launched a new chicken sandwich that immediately became their best-selling item on...
Let me just make a comment real quick. When they announced this chicken sandwich, I kid you not, people was fighting over this chicken sandwich like their life depended on it. Like, oh my God,
the sandwich was so
year,
popular,
man,
in fact, that it started selling out quickly,
that?
leading to shortages, fistfights, even a few murders.
It was like that. I ain't gonna hold you.
Absolutely insane for the chicken.
It was like that in real life.
Even with all the profits we saw, I started praying that Popeyes would never reach the same kind of popularity again. I've managed my local Popeyes for 7 years, and watching 2 middle-aged women beat each other upstairs, trying to get
for a sandwich? Are you drawing, yo? For a sandwich, though,
is by far the lowest point.
That's crazy for a sandwich. Career. That's crazy. I would never do that.
It was the lowest so far, and likely to lose its spot since there was a rumor a new special sandwich was coming out in the fall.
Damn.
Due to my seniority and track record, Popeyes Corporate sometimes includes me and a few other managers in on focus groups.
Okay.
It was my turn to host, so 6 of us, 5 local managers and the representative from corporate, all met at my franchise at 4 in the morning.
Okay.
I used my key to let us in, but hurried everyone through the kitchen without turning on the dining room lights.
Okay.
Once the 6 of us were seated around a huge prep table in the back, the guy placed a metal case down in front of him. He was a small man, balding, dressed in a white...
You see the... Yo, do you see his head, though? In the vein, that vein on the left, oh man, oh yeah, he's like a mad scientist.
Shirt and tie.
I'm not even gonna say serial killer.
My name is Peter, the guy from corporate told us.
Ew.
Obviously, that's not my real name, but that's what you're going to call me moving forward.
What? What's up with the secrecy already? My name is Peter, but that's not my real name. What? So why would I? All right.
I cannot stress this enough. But everything you see, hear, and taste today is top secret and under the intellectual property protection of Popeyes Incorporated.
Okay.
Peter followed up on his statement by passing out non-disclosure agreements that we each had to sign.
Okay.
Once those were finalized, he opened the metal case and extracted a laptop, then instructed us to gather around on the other side of the table so that we could see the screen.
It's not that deep. It's a chicken sandwich. Well, it's a sandwich.
So you have the idea.
It's not that deep. It's a sandwich
that the product is having.
Okay.
Peter said. Before we start, I jumped in. Can you tell us more about what the product actually is? Peter shook his head. Watch the video first, then questions.
Okay, I guess. Why add? Damn,
free to play
I'm trying to enjoy the video. Hey, I really gotta buy this premium then.
Earn and sell NFTs.
I really gotta buy this premium because it's like, why would you do that? Why would you do that? Like, come on now, you can't be doing that. All right.
We all leaned in to see the screen. It was security footage of a small room where a dozen or so people were seated around a table.
Okay.
Each person had a plate in front of them with food and a drink.
It's a big-ass sandwich.
Popeyes logo.
Well, yeah.
They appeared to be mid-meal. I was about to ask Peter what was the point of spying on people eating when a man began to twitch on screen. A woman soon joined him, falling out of her chair while another began laughing hysterically.
What?
The scene quickly devolved into chaos, with people fighting, jumping on the table, and then the video was cut short when a woman swung a chair high, hitting the security.
Come on, not a sandwich. Not the sandwich.
What in the world?
Not a sandwich. Come on now. They did all this because they ate a Popeye sandwich. I think he's telling y'all something.
That was a test of the first batch of the product, Peter replied, putting away the laptop.
Okay.
Thankfully, now that we are at batch number 7, we think we've ironed out any issues.
What? 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 He said now that we on batch number 7. So what happened to the other batches? What was in the other batches? Look at him too. No, I wouldn't even trust his face. What? He told us, well, luckily after the seventh, this our 7th batch. What? So what happened to the 1 through 6? We know what happened to 1. What happened to 2 to 6? You look, no.
We'd like for you 5, some of our most reliable managers, to get a preview of the product before we begin general rollout next year. Peter opened the metal container and withdrew 5 smaller objects.
Where the other one at?
They looked like futuristic Tupperware. I slid one to each of us and gestured for us to open the boxes.
Okay.
Inside of mine was a very fresh-looking, still hot cheeseburger. I glanced around and saw that all 5 managers received identical burgers. Is this beef? Another manager, Bobby, asked.
This is beef.
Legally, we can't call it that.
What you mean you can't call it that? He asked, is this beef? He said we can't legally call it that. So what type of meat is in there? What is that? Don't tell me you got penguin fur in there. You got, matter of fact, you got penguin knuckles in there. I hope you don't got no penguin knuckles in there. Cause oh no.
Peter said.
So it's no meat. What's the meat?
I mean, is it from a cow? It's lab grown. So vegan, Frank asked. Legally, we can't call it that.
What you mean? What the? You going? So after he said all that, before y'all didn't even eat the sandwich yet. Y'all didn't even eat the burger yet. He said twice, we can't legally call that to meat. And he said, so it's vegan. We can't legally call it that. You still going to eat that burger?
Peter repeated. Please give it a try.
No.
We are excited.
No, I'm not giving it a try.
To the Popeyes menu. We think that this is going to be even bigger of a rollout than with the chicken sandwich in 2019.
Okay.
I picked up the burger but hesitated. I kept thinking of the scene we'd watched on the laptop.
Right.
Peter was looking at me like he could read my mind.
Look at him! Look at him, though! Why you looking at him so... Yo, look at him! Yo, like... He's staring into this man's soul right now. He's just waiting for him to eat the burger. He waiting. Bro, I know you hesitating, bro. Don't eat it. If you still questioning it, do not eat it. Trust me. Don't trust me.
Nothing to worry about.
No, we don't. I don't trust you.
I just showed you all of that for transparency and to highlight how far we've come with the product.
After 6
I guarantee this is going to be
how far you came with the product. I'm sorry for pausing, but it's like, bro, he told us how far you have come with the product. That means from 1 through 6 or 7, either or, your product has failed and made everybody in that room probably even more crazy.
The best burger you've ever eaten. I took a bite.
Still took a bite.
He was right. The flavor was unreal. A crashing wave of savory and salty and smoky notes that swept me up and dragged me away deep into happiness. I took another bite, reveling
Damn, he
in
fucking
the
that
crunch
burger
of the
up.
pickle,
God.
onion, and the heat from the unusual but perfect sauce.
Right.
And the meat. I can't describe it. The taste, the texture, they were all the best I'd ever experienced. I went to take another bite and realized that I'd finished the burger.
It'd be like that.
I looked around feeling half in a daze.
Wow.
Ed,
I swear to God.
Shenyang brings 5,000 years of culture to the world stage.
I swear to God, you better stop doing that. But like, you notice it was
the other managers were
last time, but like, you know, it was sketchy when he told us come try out the burgers when Popeyes sell chicken.
finished as well.
You already knew it was sketchy, yo.
Each other with the same slack-jawed look that
Popeyes don't sell burgers. Come on now, look at him.
He reached into his pocket and took out a stopwatch. He activated it with a click and sat on the end of the table next to the big metal case. Nothing happened for several seconds. Then Frank spoke. More, he said, reaching towards his neighbor's plate. Is there more here? You have to give us more. The owner of the plate, a woman named Catherine, slapped Frank's hand away and pulled the dish up to her face so she could lick the few flecks of remaining sauce. We all followed her cue and did the same. I was hit with that rush of flavor again, but
not
only
that
for
deep.
an instant. Then all the crumbs and drips and bits were gone, and I felt like I was starving. Give me another, I heard myself tell Peter. There's some sauce left on your hand, Frank said, grabbing
Yo,
my
he
arm,
nasty.
his eyes wide and bloodshot. I tried to yank my hand back, but he sank his teeth into my palm before I could. I yelled and punched Frank in the jaw, knocking him on the floor. We need more, someone yelled.
You put him in
It
a
might have
yoke?
been me. Somebody was trying to take the crumbs that had fallen off my shirt. A fist connected with the back of my head. I had someone in a chokehold, and I think I was screaming or crying or laughing.
Wow.
The last thing I remembered seeing before blacking out was Peter taking a gas mask out of the metal container, then hitting a hidden button. Hazy gas filled the room, and I felt my vision blur, then go dark.
Bro, you
When
knew
I
it was
woke up,
off.
we were all seated around the table.
Y'all knew it was off when he started
Peter was
saying
going around with
burgers.
the first aid kit.
Popeye sell chicken. Come on now.
Awake,
It was off.
he asked.
The moment he came in here, it was off.
First thing, you're all okay. Craving for the product.
The
can
moment y'all
be
saw him, it was off, bro.
powerful, but it is fleeting. You should avoid red meat in the future, though. Reminding your taste buds of the product could cause a flare-up.
What?
What did you do to us? Frank asked, rubbing his bruised jaw. I thought you said the product was ready. It is, and it isn't. I told you it would be the best burger you ever had.
What?
And I don't think anyone here would disagree. The main issue is that we need the craving to be less intense, but long-lasting. I had high hopes that this batch would nail that, but
I don't
I'm
know.
afraid it's back to the drawing board.
Use real meat.
I looked down at the bite marks on my hand.
Cook it.
You can't just give this to
Bro,
customers.
look at him.
There will be riots. People will die. Peter shrugged.
He don't care.
Sometimes that's the price of doing business.
What?
Don't worry. We'll
What?
continue to tweak the product, and we will let you know when it's ready.
Bro, what?
That morning with the product was 6 months ago.
That's just crazy.
I'm
Come on
breaking
now.
my NDA by talking about this, but I can't keep it going any longer.
Okay.
It might be this year, or next, or maybe the one after, but soon enough. Popeyes is going to release a new product. A cheeseburger. And you will want it. I'm very afraid that it's going to be the best burger you've ever tasted.
I'm telling y'all, listen, I'm telling black people now. Matter of fact, every race. If y'all hear Popeyes come out with something new and it don't make sense to their menu, do not get it. If Popeyes start selling pizza, do not get it. If they start selling tacos, do not get it. They sell chicken. Popeyes, Louisiana kitchen. They sell chicken. Not tacos, not pizza. Do not get it. I'm telling you that now. Because if y'all get it, y'all going to end up like them. Stupid and hungry. And crazy. Let's continue.
You know how you can sometimes
chicken.
tell somebody is going to be
not
trouble
tacos.
just by the way that they are standing in line at a Popeyes restaurant?
Right.
I picked up on that vibe from not just one person, but a couple from the moment I noticed them waiting to get served. The guy was a big biker type, all tattoos and leather,
I like the
with
drip.
a long beard and lumps of muscle everywhere. I immediately started thinking of him as Popeye in my mind because of his massive forearms. The man looked dangerous and deeply, deeply irritated. But the lady standing next to him,
like one thing,
despite
one
barely
thing,
being 5 foot
one thing
tall,
can set him off real
made
fast.
me much more nervous. She was on her phone while in line, practically screaming at somebody at the other end. Her dress was shocking red, a burst cherry, and her hair was a brittle tangle of bleached blonde curls.
She's like a witch.
Likely a wig. Since her man was Popeye, I mentally labeled her Olive. I eyed the couple nervously from behind the cash register as the line advanced.
Okay.
This was only my second month working at Popeyes, and already I felt completely burnt out.
It'd be
Between
like that
rude
sometimes.
customers, chaotic shift changes, and chronic understaffing, I dreaded coming into work each day.
Okay.
Popeye and Olive grew increasingly restless while waiting to be at the counter. Part of me sympathized with them, since the restaurant was short-staffed. The lunch and the dinner rush were usually a nightmare.
Right.
I remember that afternoon was particularly slow, due to 2 cashiers calling out sick. By the time the couple got close,
Probably was a Sunday.
Popeye was openly glaring at me, and Olive was walking back and forth from her place in line to the counter. She finally hung up her phone, and I overheard her say in a fake whisper to the guy,
Okay.
"They should replace all these cashiers with self-checkout. Kids are so lazy and slow these days." I didn't take it personally, but I was moving as fast as I could to process orders. Still, I avoided eye contact with Popeye and Olive until there was only one person in line ahead of them. It was a skinny kid in a hoodie, probably a student from the local college, judging by his backpack. He looked young enough, though, that he might have even been a high schooler. I appreciated that the guy was waiting patiently for his turn, so I was taken aback when Olive walked right up to the counter, cut in front of him, and tried placing her order. "Give me a number 4 and a 12, she barked. "And I think we should get a discount since we were waiting here half an hour." The kid
Yo, I'm telling you, if y'all get girlfriends in the future like that, if y'all find girlfriends and a girl, if y'all, I'm just saying, if a girl that you like, throughout your course of your relationship acts like that, you gotta calm her down. You gotta at least try to like calm her down a little bit, or don't be with her, cause she gonna get you into altercations.
kid cleared his throat.
She gonna get you with some It's gonna be some problems.
Excuse me, I'm actually next in line.
Right. Watch
There
this.
are 2 lines.
Right,
Olive
look.
snapped. The skinny guy looked at me for support. I didn't want to get involved, but I'm also not a fan.
Stop acting
of
scary. Fight back.
There's only one line, I explained. "Well, we were here first, regardless," Olive told me. "You saw us coming first, didn't you?" Both Olive and the kid in the hoodie were looking at me.
You obviously wasn't,
All I
because
could
you're in the
do was
bag.
hold up my hands and shrug.
Told some.
I really didn't know.
Y'all
who
was in the
came
bag,
first,
though. What you talking
though
about?
The young guy was clearly ahead of the couple in line.
Exactly.
"Look, I've been waiting just as long as you have," the kid said. "And I'm going to place my order. You can go as soon as I'm done."
Talk to her.
Olive stared at him for a moment before whirling around and stomping back to her.
Yo,
place
she
of
like she
line.
want to do something.
I smiled at the
She like she about to pull. Hey!
I'm gonna show you how I afford.
Like
this
she
car.
look like she about to pull out a gun at any moment.
Okay, you ready?
She like okay.
$118.
Okay, boyfriend, sock him.
out
You
at
gonna
the
get
skinny
you
guy,
gonna yeah.
impressed that he stood up for himself. He gave me a nod back and opened his mouth to place his order.
Yes, sir.
Before he could, I caught the tail end of whatever Olive was whispering to Popeye.
What?
Something similar to, "Are you going to let him talk to me like
Look,
that?"
see, look. I knew she was gonna do that.
Popeye was not, because he stepped
Cracked
forward
him.
and
He punched him, right?
punched the kid in the
Exactly.
back of the
Look.
head.
Exactly.
The skinny guy collapsed, banging his forehead into the counter as he fell.
Oh.
I stared at the scene, struggling to keep up. I'd never seen an outburst of violence just come out of the blue like that. No warning,
That's
no
crazy,
wind-up,
yo.
just Popeye throwing a haymaker from behind at a man half his size. Unfortunately, that was only the start of the brawl. While the kid in the hoodie was down on the floor,
Damn.
Olive started raining kicks on him, black boots flashing up and down like a swarm of wasps.
She
One
drawling.
of her heels snapped, and Olive screamed in rage, like it was the unconscious man's fault for her shoe breaking. She grabbed a nearby plastic tray and began wailing on the kid with it. She was absolutely berserk. I snapped out of my shock while she was swinging
Over
the
some
tray.
chicken?
Stop!
Yo, she
calling the police.
drawling.
Olive snarled at me and then threw
Because
the
she
tray like a
impatient?
frisbee. It smacked into my temple,
Damn.
leaving a small cut.
Hey, yo,
but
she
not doing
drawling,
much
bro.
damage. She looked
For
like she was
what?
about to
You want some
scramble over
chicken?
the counter to come after me, but Popeye wrapped a huge arm around her.
Yeah,
and
like
half
you
carried,
drawling.
half dragged the woman out of the store.
He drawling for punching
I
him.
left the counter to check on the knocked out kid while my manager called the police. The guy's face was basically one big
Bro,
bruise,
because he was in
patched with
front?
several shades of purple and red.
That
His
is
nose was
crazy.
clearly broken. A starburst of blood running from above his lips and below his chin. The scariest injury, however, was the swollen knot on the back of the kid's head. Popeye had
Damn.
caught him full on with the sucker punch, and my immediate fear was that there could be bleeding in the brain.
Bro, I hope he
The
not.
police and the ambulance arrived at the same time, maybe 5 or 6 minutes after Popeye and Olive
Bro,
fled
for
the
some
scene.
chicken?
The
That's
kid
crazy.
in the hoodie was still knocked out and bleeding, but at least he was breathing.
Okay.
I saw the two paramedics exchange a concerned look as they loaded the guy up on a gurney, wrapping a
Because
neck
he was
brace
in
around
front.
his
That
throat
is crazy,
before
man.
sliding him into the ambulance.
Damn. Because she was impatient.
Police officers buzzed around the restaurant, taking statements from staff and any customers who saw the incident. I was providing a description of Popeye and Olive, trying not to look at the streak of blood running from the counter to the floor, when a familiar face walked into the restaurant.
Who?
I blinked and stopped talking mid-sentence. I couldn't believe
They
my
came back?
eyes. It was Olive. She'd removed...
She crazy! She is crazy! Oh no! No! No way! No way! She was just... And her hair changed! Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. This bitch is crazy. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say that. I apologize. This woman is crazy. That woman right there. No, that's no. If y'all see this in real life,
revealing choppy dark
please be
hair,
back up.
and
Please
she
be the
put on
backup.
Sunglasses,
to whoever
but
witnessed
it was
anything, please be the
unmistakably
backup.
same
Be like, yeah,
woman.
that was that woman.
Is this the line to order? She
No,
snapped.
you're
I'm in a
no
hurry. That's her. I
right
told you.
there.
She's the one who started the brawl. Olive's eyes went wide. She was clearly stunned that her horrible disguise hadn't fooled anybody.
Come
She
on now,
took off,
we're not
sprinting
stupid.
through the door with the 3 officers.
We started
at her
taking off.
heels.
We're not retarded. Like,
I
come on,
rushed
stop
to the
it.
window to watch. Popeye was sitting on the parking lot on a motorcycle. A cop tackled Olive into the asphalt before she could make it to her escape. I expected Popeye to jump off his bike to help her, but instead,
He
he
did.
tried to peel out. A police cruiser blocked him.
Try
before he
again.
got out
No,
the parking lot.
no, not
I had
happening.
Several police officers
Where you going?
working together to pull the big man off his motorcycle.
Where you going? No, that's
Both he
dead.
and
Got
Olive
you.
resisted arrest until the tasers came out. Then the pair were howling in pain. I have to admit, it felt satisfying to see the couple get a taste of their own medicine. But my smile was fleeting, wiped away as soon as I remembered how the kid looked as they were loading him into the ambulance.
Yeah, bro.
Broken, bruised, and bloody. All he wanted to do was order lunch and stick up for his place in line.
For real,
I
he
took
was
out my
first
phone to record
anyway.
the police tasing Popeye and Olive. I promised myself I'd check up on the kid at the hospital after work, and if he was awake,
Good person.
I'd show him the video.
Good person. Well, hold up. Make sure y'all go subscribe to him. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Those 2 stories was nice. I ain't gonna hold you. The second one really got me though. I ain't mean to call her a B. That's not my place. But like, you see what she did. I'm sorry. But like, come on now. But yeah, subscribe to him. Subscribe to me. Show love. And as always, make sure y'all enjoyed this. Leave a like, comment, and hit that post notification bell to get notified of my videos. Share it with your friends, family, and I will see y'all on the next one. I'm out of here. Wait. Damn. I'm see y'all on the next one. I messed it up. I'm out of here. Peace.